It is 3 o'clock Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. I'll call this meeting to order of the Board of Public Works in the City Council Chambers, Peru, Indiana. Roll call.
Don Sturch.
Here.
Eric McCoy.
Here.
Bruce Carson.
First order of business is the reading and approving of the minutes from our July 1st meeting.
I'd make a motion that we suspend with the rules and approve the minutes as written.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving to approval of claims, we have payment of claims from July 15th, the amount of $647,226.34. In discussion regarding payment of claims.
Make a motion to approve the payment of claims dated July 15th in the amount of $647,226.34.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next item under approval of claims is regular and CHIRP payroll, the amount of $248,705.18, July 11th. Any discussion regarding regular and CHIRP payroll?
Make a motion that we approve the regular and CHIRP payroll dated July 11th in the amount of $248,705.18.
I will second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next item under approval of claims is the HSA biannual contribution, $82,523.49, July 11th. Any discussion regarding HSA biannual contribution?
Make a motion to approve the HSA biannual contribution dated July 11th, the amount of $82,523.49.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Last item under approval of claims is the clothing allowance distribution, the amount of $30,737.49, dated July 11th. Any discussion regarding the clothing allowance distribution?
Make a motion to approve the clothing allowance distribution dated July 11th, the amount of $30,737.49.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving now to old business, we have a request from Stevie Rylands at the Corner Lounge requesting 6th Street from Broadway to just pass their building, 75 North Broadway, every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. starting July 11th through September 26th for a bike night and beer garden. Do we have a representative here? Could you come forward, please? And state your name.
Stevie Rylands.
Okay. So this was tabled from the last meeting.
Yes.
So obviously the first weekend won't work.
Or this weekend with the Circus City
With the
Days.
Circus
and
Days,
that's fine.
right.
Yep.
And did you do this last year?
I didn't do it last year. I did it the previous year and the year before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there was nothing downtown outside the corner last year for bike night? No?
Not last
Okay.
year. We shut down for a remodel last year.
Okay. Then I'm
And I just
then I'm
never
thinking
did
of
it.
the year
Yep.
before. Okay. And when you did that you didn't do it every Friday?
We did do it every Friday
You
when we
did?
did do it.
Okay. Okay, so I'll,
With the exception of like obvious dates when we had things going on.
Yeah.
On Broadway, we didn't do it those Fridays.
right, yeah. I'm just a little concerned about doing it every Friday.
Okay.
If we could make that less frequent, I'd be more, personally, we need to obviously have Eric here give his opinion, but I'd be more inclined to do that if it was less frequent.
Would every other, because I put it in for every Friday, but I've been debating on doing it every other Friday, doing
Yeah.
it the second Friday and the fourth Friday of every month.
Okay, and this would be July, August, and September,
Yes.
every other week?
Yep,
Okay. I need to hear from Chief Feller, Chief Dane, and Todd.
So in your request, you put from 6 PM to 12 PM.
yep.
So was that a typographical error, or are you asking to shut the street down for 18 hours?
No, from 6 PM to
To-
12
to
PM.
midnight?
Yeah, 6 o'clock, 6 hours is all it is.
Okay.
And typically, they were over by 10 o'clock, and we were cleaned up immediately after. We just do a couple of bike events and some giveaways.
So I know in the past, when you guys did these things, you guys had, I think they were called like slow drags?
Yes.
Are you guys planning on doing that again?
Yeah.
That, I can tell you, did generate some complaints to us.
Okay.
So if the board, if they're choosing to approve this,
Mhm.
that may not be the best idea to
Okay.
do that.
Was
Just-
it that, or was it the piping that they were
I
doing?
don't know what the difference is.
Okay, so slow drags, you're going really slow.
Yeah,
You don't, it's not loud. It's just a matter of getting from point A to point B the
Right.
slowest without putting your foot down.
I know it was a noise complaint having
Okay,
to do
so
specifically with that.
They did a piping contest afterwards, where it was whoever was the loudest exhaust. So maybe that's what you were getting the complaints about, and I'm perfectly fine with not doing that,
Okay.
so,
Yeah, that would be my only request from you.
absolutely.
I know that we got noise complaints having to do with something, some type of competition with the bikes.
Yes, okay.
So,
I think my
Chief Dan.
biggest concern is we're not closing off a whole block. We're shutting it off just past their building so people can come down Wabash like they're gonna head west on 6th Street and they get there and all of a sudden there's barricades. To me, that's a huge, especially that time of night, that's a huge concern with safety because they get down there and then they gotta try to turn around. They're turning around in the dark, or they're trying to turn around in a parking lot. So to me, that's my biggest concern is shutting off just a half a block on random Saturdays. The normal flow of traffic, people don't realize that's closed and then all of a sudden we end up with a car in your event, so.
I believe the only parking area to turn around is now chained off.
Yeah.
So that would be difficult to come, and I think your comment makes a lot of sense. But if we're going to do this,
Lock the whole,
approve this, then we should put barricades on Wabash and 6th so nobody can turn up that direction.
I won't say the second year is how they did that.
yeah.
First
We
year
put a
was
barricade on the
whole-
oncoming traffic onto the road, because then that way that was still open on the other side and people were still able to get out.
Are there any issues with businesses in that
No, they're all
block that
shut
we
down at
should?
that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Von Lick, do they have out-of-town officers there? Do they park in the front?
The back parking lot is typically where they park. If there's nobody there, all of them that are there do park in the front.
Okay,
But
I just
it's
want to
one of
be
those-
courteous
Right,
of their property,
right.
and they need to know in advance. Is there any issues with the Story Church that time of night?
No, we should be fine, particularly as long as the alley is available behind Von Lick.
Yeah.
If we were coming into the property, we could go in through the back of the building. And that's with the request ending at 12 a.m., correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Just say
sorry.
if we're going into PM, then we would run into issues on
My bad.
Sundays. Yeah.
Okay.
Stevie, with respect to your garden that you're gonna have there, how does that work? Does there have to be some type of roped off area then, and then?
So we're 21 and over.
Right.
Obviously, the establishment is, so the entire barricaded area is 21 and over. So it's one of those, it'll be roped off. It has to be by ATCs.
Right.
Yeah.
And so is there somebody there who's gonna be able to police
Yes.
people who are actually
Yes.
entering the area then?
With the exception to, they require you leave openings for people to walk by.
Correct.
As far as the sidewalks goes. So the barricade will be on the road itself, and they'll be able to pass through on both sides.
I think typically we just caution tape it,
Yeah.
not for, just to use it.
Right. I would assume then you have employees who are
Yeah.
going to verify
Yep.
that people who are entering the area are 21 or older.
Yep.
And then I think probably for both Robert and for me, whatever your setup is going to be, there needs to at least be a lane for police and fire to be able to get in, or EMS for that matter.
So the business to the north, Gabriel's, as you know, they take, pride in their property. And we have to make sure that people don't, and bikes don't spill over into their parking lot.
And they'll be, all of them will be on the road.
Yeah.
Even in previous years, when he didn't have it blocked off, they weren't in his parking lot. They all park it
Okay.
side by side. It's
All right.
kind of a look they go for.
Okay. I just want to,
Yeah.
if that turns into an issue, we're going to have to maybe revoke this, your request, because I want to be respectful of others'
Me too.
business and properties,
Yes,
as you're
absolutely.
aware. So if, we need to change this to every other, starting, when's the next Saturday after the 27th?
Friday.
27,
Friday the 27th? And then every Saturday, it's every Saturday?
Every other Friday. it would
Friday,
be, yeah.
okay.
Yep.
So this is Friday?
Not this Friday because of the Circuit City days, but then the following Friday.
The
And then it'll be
25th.
every other one from then on.
Yeah.
So starting 7/25
Yes.
and every other weekend, every other Friday? Todd, issues that you are concerned about?
I know you can't police everybody when it's over, but it seemed like we had a new donut out there every Monday morning.
Yeah.
On Broadway, through those $500.
I can definitely
meltdown things.
let it be known that we're
Yeah.
not okay with it, because I did notice it a couple of times myself, and I'm a motorcyclist myself, and I don't drive like that, so I don't condone it
No,
myself.
we had one time where it was somebody that wasn't
Even there,
Probably was.
yeah,
I probably figured that's what happened.
yeah. They just seen all the bikes sitting there, so that as they were driving by, they did it.
In the past, we just left barricades up there, we're not gonna do that, we'd bring them up.
Okay.
We'd take them back and bring them up. It was in the in-between, we had people doing stuff to us.
Okay.
And just to reaffirm, not last year, but the year before, you did this every Friday?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I would make a motion that we approve your request to shut down 6th Street between between Wabash and Broadway from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. starting July 25th, every other Friday. So that would be my motion for your request.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item is moving into new business. We have a request from John Walker for the closure of West Main Street from Broadway to Main Street, West Main from Broadway to Miami for the landing of the Huey helicopter prior to the start of the circus parade on July 19th. Closure would be from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is the same thing that was done last year. The representative that was supposed to be here today phoned me just before this meeting saying that they could not arrive due to an emergency. However, I would be in favor of granting the request. It is the same as last year, no changes. All that I will ask of the Huey Helicopter Group is that they provide us with a certificate of insurance prior to parade day. So I'll make sure that that happens. If it does not, then this will not be honored. But I would make a motion that we approve the request for the closure of West Main Street from Broadway to Miami for the landing of the Huey prior to Circus Parade starting on July 19th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And the note needs to be on that we need to get the insurance certificate. Next item under new business is Carlos Sinkovic's request closure from Cass Street from West 5th to and West 6th Street, and the alley between Cass and Miami is closed on September 6th from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. for the St. Charles Parish Bazaar. No, there you are. Hi, come on up.
Thank you for your time.
So is this the same as years past, Carla?
Yes,
No changes?
no changes.
Chiefs, Todd, any concerns from years past that we need to address? Okay. Anything new going on this year? Same as last year?
Same as last year.
Okay. All right. And I would make a motion that we approve the request.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was easy. Next item under new business is request from Chief Feller to approve the following policies. Policy 428, medical aid and response. Policy 429, First Amendment assemblies. Policy 430, suspicious activity reporting. Policy 431, civil disputes. And policy 500, traffic. Chief?
Good afternoon. Back again for my bi-weekly spot in the agenda. Again, you've listed off the title to all the policies. I think all the policies that we have here are new policies. Could be with the exception of the traffic policy, which is basically talking about traffic enforcement. But the medical aid and response basically just outlines that our officers should be trained in first aid, CPR, things of that nature, the ability to use an AED as well as Narcan, which all of our officers do. First Amendment assemblies, that's a policy that we don't have, but it certainly gives guidelines to our folks as it relates to any type of peaceful protest, what the rights of the protesters might be and what the appropriate response from our department should be. Suspicious activity reporting effectively is what we do anyway. And civil disputes, which we respond to a number of those on a daily basis. Again, just giving some general outlines for all the topics that are listed there. If any of the board members have any questions, happy to entertain that.
Any questions or discussions?
For me?
Having had a chance to read through these, I find nothing unusual in there. So I would make a motion to approve your request to approve the following policies: policy 428, 429, 430, 431, and 500.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Chief.
Thank you.
Seeing nothing further under new business, we'll go to comments. Any comments from the Board of Works? Comments from department heads? Comments from the audience? Seeing nothing, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'd make a motion that we adjourn.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.